Sometimes I'm walking through the school hallways, right? And there's just a bunch of people trying to get to their classes on the usual, right? And there's always this one group of people who always walk so slowly, and there's like 3 million of them lined up walking together side by side, and they're moving so slowly. And when I'm walking behind them trying to get to my next class, they just take so much time to freaking move because they're laughing with their friends and having fun and just pushing each other. Buddy, why are you wasting everyone's time behind you? There's like 5 minutes to get to your next class, and you're just wasting our time, bro. And you want to know what happens after? I get cussed out by some random girl behind me just because of the group of gremlins in front of me were taking so long to walk, bro. How was it my fault when I was trying to get through them, but they were practically kissing each other side by side, bro? How was that my fault? Why am I the one getting cussed out? It should be them, bro. Freak that girl who cussed me out.
Saying I'll rest my eyes for 5 minutes is a trap, guys. Like, you wake up 3 hours later, disorientated, like with missed calls and no sense of time. Now it's like 2 a.m. and regret is your only companion. So what about you guys?
Okay, so there's always that wind charger in the house that's ticking time bomb. Like, you plug it in and it sparks like it's about to summon a demon. You have to hold it at a weird angle, like twist it 3 times, and you will be like, oh my god, please work, bro. But do you replace it? No, because somehow, against all logic, you still trust it with your expensive phone.
I think I might have an addiction. Does anyone else get completely sucked into scrolling through YouTube Shorts or TikTok for hours, and then when you finally close the app, you reopen it again like it's gonna be different? Like, I'll be watching one video, then 2 hours later, I'm still on the same app, completely lost in some random rabbit hole. So I'll close it thinking, okay, I'm done for today. Not even 3 seconds later, I open it right back up and say, just one more. I'll stop after this video. Next thing I know, it's 3 a.m. and I have to get ready in 4 hours.
Okay, so you ever have a random burst of motivation at the most inconvenient time? Like, you're lying in bed at 2 a.m. and suddenly your brain is like, let's get our life together. Now you're making a to-do list, planning your workout routine, and deciding to drink more water. Fast forward to the next morning, you would snooze 5 times, forget that list exists, and somehow end up eating chips for breakfast. So motivation really picks the worst moments to show up. What about you guys?
Are you ever getting ready to leave class? And when you're getting ready like 4 minutes before the bell rings, because like, what else is there to do for the last few minutes of class when you're done with all of your work? And when everyone in the class is packing their stuff up to leave the class, the teacher gets so angry for no reason. Like, what are we going to do for the last 5 minutes of the whole class when we finish the work for that class? Like, and the teacher scolds the whole entire class just for packing up. Sorry, we can't finish a whole paper of homework during the last 5 minutes of that class. Like, you don't have to get so mad at us for it. Just let us, like, go to our next class. Like, you're not gonna die in the last 5 minutes of us packing up just because we're done with all of our work. Like, what? That makes no sense.
Okay, so you ever plug in your phone, hear the charging sound, and walk away feeling accomplished, only to come back later and realize you never actually plugged it into the switch? Now your phone is at 2%, your plans are ruined, and you're just standing there questioning every decision you have ever made. Like, the worst part, you act shocked like some mysterious force betrayed you, when really it was just your own lack of focus. So yeah, what about you guys?
Have you ever been paired up with people for a group project in school but get stuck with the most useless people to ever exist? The teachers know that these students won't do anything, so they pair them up with you to neutralize all the damage that is going to be done. You're going to start talking about what everyone's roles are, and they're going to give you the 1,000-yard stare, and in that moment, you know you're going to have to carry everyone and everything in that project. Let's pair all the useless students of the class and perform a social experiment and see who actually tries and carries the project or not.
Okay, so you ever just wake up and feel like a background character in your own freaking life? Like, you're just there existing while the main plot happens to someone else. You check your phone, no dramatic text, no urgent calls, not even a notification from that app you forget to delete. You just go about your day half expecting some kind of plot twist, but nope. just another episode of the life of an NPC. So what about you guys? Okay, so you ever notice how your bed feels the most comfortable when you need to get up? Like all night, I'm tossing, turning, fighting for my life to find a good position. But the moment my alarm rings, my blanket turns into a cloud, my pillow feels like a dream, and my bed is suddenly the best place on earth. What about you guys?
Okay, so ever dressed up feeling stylish, then stepped outside and instantly regretted it? Like the mirror said, iconic! But the reflection in a random window says, lost time traveler. Like now you're just walking around convinced the whole world is judging your fashion choices.
So what about you guys?
Okay, so why is that when you're waiting for a package, like you suddenly develop the hearing of a bat? Like every door that slams outside definitely it has to be the delivery guy. A faint engine sound 3 streets away must be the truck, but the second you decide to use the washroom, the doorbell rings, ding, ding, and somehow the package is already marked as attempted delivery. Like, what the heck?
Okay, so you ever notice how naps can feel like time travel? You close your eyes for what feels like 5 minutes, and suddenly, 3 hours later, the sun is setting, and you have no idea what year it is. Your phone has 17 missed calls, your brain is rebooting, and for a solid minute, you're questioning your entire existence. But when you actually try to sleep at night, nope. Like suddenly your brain wants to reflect on every embarrassing thing you ever done since childhood. Yes, so what about you guys?
Okay, so that moment when you pause a video to check a notification, but then you just sit there, phone in hand, doing absolutely nothing. 10 minutes later, now you're staring at the wall, deep in an existential crisis, completely forgetting what you were even watching. By the time you snap out of it, you just close the app like the whole thing never happened. Productivity at its finest. So yeah, what about you guys?
Is it just me, or is it the worst when you've got your AirPods in and someone says hi to you in the hallway, but you don't hear them? Like, I'll be walking, zoning out for no reason, and someone walks past me like, hey, but I don't hear them. So I just walk past them like a total idiot. And now they think I'm ignoring them on purpose. Next thing you know, they think I'm stuck up or too good for them. By the time I realize what happened, it's too late. I can't just run back down the hallway yelling, sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I just had my AirPods in. I might just switch to headphones at this point.
Okay, so you ever eat something so good that you just sit there in silence questioning every bad decision you ever made in your life? Why don't I eat this every day? Why did I ever settle for other food? And for a moment, it feels like everything is right in the world, oh my god, until you take the last bite and reality comes crashing back. Now you're just sitting there already planning when you'll eat it again. So yeah, I'm just a foodie. What about you guys?